turning to the upcoming National Delegates Conference, Mr. Blay said several key proposals are under discussion, including calls to limit the age bracket for youth organizer aspirants and proposals to expand the electoral college to allow male delegates to vote in the election of women organizers. However, he ruled out any move to extend voting rights to all card-bearing members of the party.
Well, yes, it's not a very big expansion. And we said that we should have some of our past executives of the party from top to bottom have the right to vote because their votes at every party election, and then we should expand.
So this is a limited expansion, not one that is open up to every card-bearing member of your party.
And then we will increase the electoral area representation. It used to be only one or so. We want to make it maybe 5. And then executives could also cast their vote.
Now, he also revealed the candidate he is backing in the party's upcoming presidential primaries.
An opinion.
No, you are just a member of the National Council.
Yes.
You must have an opinion.
I definitely have an opinion.
Yes.
Do
you support any of the aspirants?
I do.
Bawumia?
Definitely.
You support Bawumia?
I support Bawumia.
Why?
Well, I think he's best marketed. The candidate that I have not changed my opinion about the ideas that he had for this country. I think maybe we did not do the marketing very well. And we allow propaganda and agitation to cloud some people's perception. And for that matter, they did not consider him for the best. But let's give him a little more time. And let's see what other people are doing with regards to our economy and governance. Then, of course, people in this country will see for what it is. I have not changed my opinion about him.
Now let's stay on this a bit further, and joining me on phone is Dr. Asa Asante, political scientist, head Center for European Studies, University of Ghana. Thank you for joining us this afternoon, Doc. And let's start with institutions like the CDD have also said that, well, let's expand the internal party electoral colleges as a way to curb vote buying. What do you make of this?
I think that research is nothing but apt description of the situation on the ground. Because if you look at what has transpired so far within the political space, you have no other means to say that, look, that is the best way out. Once you broaden the electoral base, you jettison all the inducement processes that are contained in such exercise. So I believe, and I support the CDD research, if we want to cure that mischief where people virtually or literally buy voters and they go and vote for them, not necessarily based on message, not necessarily based on content that they have or their vision that they have for this country, but just in purely on grounds of inducement. So that expansion of the electoral college would cure that mischief. I have no doubt in my mind.
Dr. Asante, so Mr. Freddie Blay disagrees. He thinks that it shouldn't be open for all card-bearing members of the party. But I know that as well in larger spectrum of elections, we still see vote buying.
Yeah, I disagree with Mr. Blay because this can be done. Those who argue along those lines want to maintain the existing, structure that is there. The structure that elected their flag bearer, which people have a problem with that. So I believe that if they want to do away with all these type of concerns, it is in their own interest to open the role so that more people will come in and neutralize everything, so that otherwise people will continue to harbor pain and ill feeling against the party that they still want to maintain the existing order so as to make sure that they deny people the genuine opportunity to participate within the country, their party.
Doc, let's stay there a bit further. So the person who votes in such an electoral college Is it not just a reflection of the larger spectrum of a voter? If a person can take money in a small size, they are unable to take it if it's on a larger scale? And would this not mean that the person contesting will then now have to find a way to raise more money because they have more people to satisfy?
It is obvious that if you have more people, the chances are that you will not be able to influence all of them.
Right.
And that is what you want to achieve. Okay. That the fact that people can have money and literally go out there and buy votes is what you want to discourage, because it doesn't inure to the benefit of anybody. Remember, we are building a solid democracy, and it is not monocracy. So that problem that exists, the best way to cure is to expand that college, so that more people will come in. They neutralize the system, and then you see those who really are in love with a certain message or candidate and they vote for. Remember also that it is one means by which you can also booster the confidence of people who have been neglected by the party through the machinations of various political actors within. People come to office and then they say, I'm not going to work with you. They silence some people. When people have the voting right and they are able to vote, obviously they are united and solid behind the party.
Well, finally, Dr. Asante, so are you surprised that the NPP's candidate defied the orders of the party and still contested? Now, Mr. Freddie Blay has also indicated that they have referred some individuals to a disciplinary committee. Is this in order?
Oh, I know it's just a political gimmick. I said it on your network before the election, because you see, on what basis can an individual jettison the orders of NEC, which is made up of all the important people in the party, and that individual can throw away the decision of the party? And more so, he goes ahead to contest election using the name of the party. I tell you, from where I sit and the way I know MPP, somebody would have gone to court on that day to restrain that person. But it tells you that there were forces who were behind that decision, and so all that they are doing is just smoke screen. There is nothing truth about that, because are they ready to sanction that individual? But what they don't know is that by that action alone, you have opened the floodgate for people to misbehave in the party in another faction when opportunity comes, because they saw that Mr. A did it and nothing happened to him. He just apologized, and he accepted that apology. That should not be the way you organize party. Right. Organized party based on institutions. And what are the institutions I'm talking about? The rules, the regulations, the procedures, the norms. You make sure that they work irrespective of somebody's status, irrespective of somebody's knowledge and the rest of them. You treat all people equal. That then people can share in that dream of the party.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Asante, for joining us today. Now,